AEW put him up on a very high perch and gave him the part to be a megastar there. After a long while, they kind of faded him out, but WWE saw what Cody could be. So in a way, yes. Okay. Same thing with CM Punk.
All right, fans recently went hard at Gail Kim for saying no one contacted her to wrestle in AEW. In a tweet, a writer wrote, "In the least breaking news, Gail Kim contacted several people about an opportunity at AEW at some point longer than a couple of weeks. No one reached out to her, to which Gail Kim replied, quote, I don't know you, but this is a perfect example of someone lying and has zero integrity. At least when I say what I say, I'm saying what I feel, and I'm truthful and will defend myself with facts. Zero integrity here." She's talking about the guy who put that quote up. And she went on to say also the real news about what happened with AEW, since people will lie, is that she was saving it for interviews, but oh well. I got one text from AEW when I was terminated from TNA. It was Sanjay inquiring more about whether I wanted to wrestle. I'm retired. End of story. End quote. She's calling out basically bullshit news, Bill.
Yeah, so why are we procreating this?
That sounds dirty now. I feel like I need to take a bath.
No, she basically is saying that she's retired from wrestling. She probably wants an office position working with the girls in AEW. They've got a really good AEW women's roster, and I think she'd fit in well there. But if they said, no, that's it, it's just like going for any kind of a job. You might be really good for it, but sorry, we put in somebody else.
Yep. Teddy, your thoughts?
I ain't got no comment on it, man. You know what I mean? I don't understand why people even respond to stuff like that. You know what I mean?
The internet. It's the internet.
Yeah, Gail Kim kind of has surprised me. I didn't expect, usually you don't hear Gail Kim when it comes to social media and, flare-ups or anything. So that was kind of unusual for me. Yeah. I do agree, though, when it comes to AEW, someone like Gail Kim, I would think would be a great help to the women's division in AEW.
Me too.
In a recent interview, AEW's Daniel Bryan said, if AEW wouldn't have started, actually he was asked this, if AEW wouldn't have started, would Cody Rhodes be where he is right now? To which he replied, no. They, meaning WWE, have a megastar because AEW exists. Bill, do you agree with that?
I'll go two ways on that. Number one, AEW, Cody, when he left WWE, was not a major star at that particular. They didn't know what to do with him.
Yep.
AEW put him up on a very high perch and gave him the part to be a megastar there. After a long while, they kind of faded him out, but WWE saw what Cody could be. So in a way, yes. Okay. Same thing with CM Punk. CM Punk was in AEW, and it brought him, the CM Punk fans were going crazy seeing him there. So he got a brand new career out of that in WWE also. So you know what? I'll give a definite yes, because it got them both back in the eye of the wrestling fans, both on TV, in print media, and more important, of course, on the internet.
Teddy, what do you think?
Let me say this, Bill. I have to disagree with you. You
Okay.
said something about they didn't know what to do with him. They know what to do with anybody that comes in their presence, okay? It's that they don't. Listen, think about this. How can you not know what to do with a person like Cody Rhodes? He's got a history. His daddy, God rest his soul, how many times he was world champion. He's got a brother there, Dustin. You can take that story and you could build it with, say, both of them are against each other because one likes the dad and one thinks the dad gave the other one, more time than he did the other. There's a lot of things you could do
But
there.
they didn't. He left in frustration because they kept giving him all these characters.
I understand. That's what I'm saying. That they, instead of doing all them character things, why wouldn't you do something that makes more sense? Make it family orientated. You know what I mean? You get them two boys that are arguing about their dad there. One favors him and one doesn't. One thinks, well, I think he did a little more for you than he did me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so but WWE didn't do it. That's why Cody left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when it comes right down to it, AEW may have been a little bit of help, but I thought Cody did it all himself, really. When he went to the independents and busted his ass and put himself over without the help of a machine, Cody Rhodes is why Cody Rhodes is where he is right now. He had a little bit of help here and there, but overall, it was Cody Rhodes that got that started.
But AEW put him back in the worldwide picture because of their TV.
I think he was already getting there anyhow. I understand what you're saying, but in the independents, remember, he got so hot that even before AEW came along was the original All In or All Out, whichever one, I can't remember which one it is. And that started with a bet that they couldn't put 10,000 people in the building. Well, they did. So, I mean, again, I think he was already there before he helped AEW in the beginning.
Absolutely.
He did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he did.
And he was for a long time. He worked, when you're saying the independents, he helped Ring of Honor quite a bit, but Ring of Honor really wasn't a huge TV product at all. It was syndicated. But I'm going to stick with this, is that the saturation of AEW with Cody and CM Punk getting exposed on their TV made WWE look and say, why aren't we doing something with this guy? Let's bring him back home.